What's the AXR Mini Pod? It's an intro to our next guest on the Your Future in Sales and Marketing podcast. In only a couple of minutes, you'll get a sense of what makes them tick and a taster of the insights to come. From me, Mike Dixon, Director of AXR Recruitment and Search. Enjoy. Welcome to the AXR Fast 5 with Elizabeth Miller, General Manager of Manassen Food Group. Liz, what 3 words best describe you?
I'm going to go with the C's. I'm going to go calm, collaborative, and considered.
Great. Which leader would you love to work for and why?
I would love to work for Richard Branson. I actually bumped into him once, as in actually physically bumped into him. It was quite awkward. But I'd love to work for him because he's innovative. He's a risk taker. He's not afraid to take on the big guys, and he's not afraid to fail and then pick himself up and carry on. I think he respects his people, but most of all, I think he's really inspirational and I think he's fun.
I'd love to explore that awkward piece, but we'll come back to that outside of the pod. What are you most proud of in your career so far?
I think it would have to be people. And what do I mean by that? I think results and achievements matter enormously at the time. But when I look back, what sort of really makes me feel proud is the people that I've helped in their career along the way. And, you know, I've met sort of most of my best friends through work. I've made some really strong friendships, and actually that makes me proud. Wonderful.
And what's the biggest mistake you've ever made?
I don't believe in regrets. I really don't have many. There's things that make me cringe when I look back, but that's about it. But if I had to pick something, my regret is to be honest, the way I set my personal boundaries during COVID. I worked way too hard. I worked 18-hour days. I homeschooled. I sat in my bedroom for most of that, and I got quite stressed. And it was just completely unhealthy. And I look back and I go, well, the only person that was in control of that was me. So I wish I'd set personal boundaries, and I wish I had said no to some things and managed that a bit better.
Okay, and finally, what's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
I think self-awareness is everything. It gives you the capacity to learn from your mistakes and your successes.
Elizabeth Miller, GM of Manassen Food Group. Thanks.
Thank you.